darkness was not an inconvenience. It was a death sentence. Every predator hunted at night. Lions, leopards, hyenas, cave bears. Faster than you, stronger than you, and in the dark invisible. For millions of years, when the sun went down, you hid. You stayed silent. You waited for morning. The dark was the most dangerous place on Earth. And then something changed. Humans didn't just learn to tolerate the dark, they conquered it. They built fires that burned through the night. And everything changed. Here is the first thing. Fire at night didn't just give warmth, it gave something no species had ever had: unstructured time. For the first time in history, a group of animals could sit together in the dark, completely alert, completely safe, with nothing they needed to do. No hunting, no running, no threat, just time. Empty, open, unscheduled time. From sunset to sleep. Anthropologist Polly Wiesner studied this. She spent years with the Jew/Hoansi people of the Kalahari, one of the last groups living like our ancient ancestors. What she found was extraordinary. During the day, conversations were practical: food, conflict, complaints. But at night, around the fire everything shifted. 90% of nighttime conversation was storytelling. Not gossip, not planning, stories, fictional narratives, moral tales, accounts of people and places none of them had seen. Here is the second thing. Storytelling around the fire, maybe the single most important cognitive event in human history. Because stories are not entertainment, stories are how humans transmit values, build identity, create social rules, bind groups together across distance and time. No other species does this. No other species sits in the dark and tells each other things that aren't happening right now, about people who aren't here, in places none of them have been. That capacity to share imagined worlds was born in firelight. Here is the third thing. The biology changed too. Researcher Richard Wrangham at Harvard argued that cooking over fire changed human anatomy. Cooked food releases far more calories than raw food. More calories, smaller gut needed, less body mass devoted to digestion, more energy available for the most expensive organ in the body: the brain. Fire didn't just keep predators away, it grew the human brain. The cognitive leap that produced language, art, religion, civilization, may have been fueled, quite literally, by fire. Here is the fourth thing. You still feel it. There is a reason humans are drawn to fire. A reason campfires feel calming in a way electric lights don't. A reason people gather around them and talk more openly, more honestly, more deeply. Neuroscientists have found that firelight lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, triggers a shift toward openness and connection, an echo of hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. You were built for this, sitting in the dark with other people, around a light that flickers, talking about things that matter. This is not a novelty. This is the oldest thing humans do. The night the first fire burned until morning, a species that had spent millions of years hiding, stood up, looked into the dark, and decided, not tonight. Everything that makes us human may have begun in that moment. In the light of a fire that refused to go out.